afternoon, everybody. Tyler J again. Today I'm at a new place I've never been before. It's another metro park. It's in Medina County, Ohio. It's a little 3-acre fishing pond. I'm here by word of mouth, and I'm going to be trying for catfish, some bass. I know there's lots of bluegill here. I'm looking at least 50 right now. But we will see how the day goes. Stick around, you're going to enjoy it. It's got the chicken breast roughly out there. Something just swirled up right there, something just splashed right there. I'm going to start my bass fishing with the Garcia Mitchell Old School Classic here with the 7-inch pumpkin seed power worm. Just a simple Texas rig. And let's see what we can do. Alright, we're on bottom. Just slowly hopping it back. As I pop it up, that tail should flutter and give some action, and the power bait scent should be dispersing. Hopefully it'll catch the attention of something pretty soon. Whoop, whoop. Not sure if I almost got snagged or if I just missed one. Well, not really snagged, but I'm not sure. I did have a little vegetation on the line, but considering I've never fished here, I don't know what the bottom... I know there's a lot of weeds here in the shallows, but there's a lot of open area too, so... Yeah, there's some vegetation down there. Right now I'm just trying to cover water and see what works here, because this water is rather clear. It's in the low 80s outside. I feel like I'm dragging that through a lot of weeds. There's a lot of resistance on the end of that line right now. Yeah, we're pulling that through a lot of weeds over that way. Whoa. I swear if something attacked that as it was falling. Right as it said. Now what it was, I don't know, because obviously I missed it. Yeah, something attacked it. My hook's exposed again. Ouch. Alright. Little largemouth, folks. He ain't very big, but he was a good little fight. I busted out the 7-foot ultralight ugly stick with the 2-inch green weenie curltail grub. And I was just paralleling the shoreline right here behind me. Just a slow, steady retrieve. Suddenly that rod just totally locked up on me. Stick around, folks. There's lots more to come, and hopefully some better quality to come as well. Stay tuned, everybody. Well, I threw the grub around a little more, didn't have any luck with it. So I'm going to try something. It can be effective, but it can also be very risky due to the light nature of the equipment. I have here a size 2, I believe it is, circle hook. Just a little bitty one. And I'm just going to put a whole night crawler on it. Just get him threaded up on here. Like so. Plenty of hook point exposed. Plenty of dangling, twitching tail for enticement. And that's on the ultralight ugly stick. Having never fished here, not knowing what all is in here, that's a gamble. But I have faith in my equipment and my abilities. So, we're just going to pitch that right out there, prop it, and wait and see what happens. We'll just sit back and wait. Holy cow, at the bluegill. Ranging from about 1.5 inches up to 6 inches. Ooh. There we go, folks. Perfect. Beautiful bluegill there, folks. Little skin up on the side, and mouth looks a little battle scarred, but still a beautiful fish. Alright, folks. So I've put a small weighted bobber about 18 to 20 inches above my baited hook here. The wind keeps blowing directly toward me, so it's making it hard to cast with no weight on the line. But I still want it to get that natural, slow presentation when it falls. So that's where a little weighted bobber comes in really handy. That wind's creating a little bit of wave action, so it's got that bobber rocking up and down right now. Hopefully something will see it and decide to make a meal out of it. Hopefully something will decide to make a meal out of that chicken breast as well. Sorry, folks. I had a couple of, well, a mother and two children walking the trail here that stopped on the dock beside me, so I cut the video. I did catch a decent green sunfish, but I wasn't recording because they were right here and I didn't want to invade their privacy or anything or make them feel like they were disturbing me. So we're back at it. My chicken had been picked off the hook. I'm assuming it's these bluegill. There's a really nice one right here in front of me that keeps swimming around. It's got a really dark stripe right behind his head. But anyways, folks, I am going to take this circle hook off and just put on a regular small bait hook. I've got it. Must be getting weak spots in my line, folks, because it just keeps snapping while I'm trying to tie this hook. And it's not that old either, just a few months. Granted, it's been used a lot in those months, but still. There we go. Nice polymer knot. Palomar, whatever it is. Palomar. I just know it's a very strong knot that doesn't slip easily. Still about 18 inches up to the bobber. Just a nice juicy section of night crawler. Because this is a little bigger hook, so we can run a little bit bigger bait on it. Just get that threaded on the hook, just like so. Well, that's definitely not him. That may be. Well, that's not him, but that's... Ow. Quit. Still a beautiful bluegill. Look at those colors, folks. That's just a pretty fish. Well, things aren't exactly working like I had hoped here. These bluegill are just absolutely overpopulated and picking my chicken off the hook before I can find any catfish. They're fun, but when they're interfering with you trying to catch your target species, they do get annoying. Oh, got it. So, I believe we're going to go with some live bait. Actually, I'm not going to go live I'm going to go with cutbait. Alright. Let's reel this empty hook in that had chicken on it 10 minutes ago. Go on my finger. 3/0 circle hook. And we'll go ahead and use the head piece of that bluegill that you just saw me catch. Through the mouth, out the side. Nice, fresh. Pretty good distance. Engage our bait runner. And let's see what happens. Stay tuned, folks. Alright, I've walked over to the other side of the little fishing platform here. Still using the ultralight. I've tied on an Ozark Trail 1/16 ounce jerk minnow. Sinks. Got a slight rattle to it, not much. Natural silver and black, tied with a little loop knot. We're just gonna fish this shoreline here and see if there's any bass that want to take a swipe at it. Just like that. Yay. Glad that was my shirt and not my hand. Whoa. Kind of like that. Wet. And there it is, folks. Nice little largemouth, about 8 inches long. He got away before I could measure him. I've got a measuring tape built into the lid of my tackle box that the phone's propped against. Let's see if we can do that again. If you're wondering what just happened, something just took a swipe at that bluegill. My live liner just started singing to me. So we will see if we can catch whatever that is. And I'll just throw this minnow around this shoreline while I'm waiting. Got the adrenaline going a little bit there when that bait runner started singing. All right, while I was having some camera issues, that bluegill head on the bait runner started singing off. I caught it. I've had it in the water here so that it would be alive and well. Nice little largemouth. But speaking of mouth, his mouth is all kinds of messed up, and I did not do that. He's still very lively, fairly healthy aside from his mouth being messed up. So folks, this is a bass named Joker, because that looks like a Joker smile mouth. But he seems to be doing all right, so we'll turn him back. Plus, bass have to be 15 inches here to keep them. And he wasn't, maybe 11 or 12 inches, so. But he did give me a nice fight and some nice aerials out there jumping. I wish I could have got it on camera. I really do. And we're just gonna chunk the bluegill back out there and try that again. Whoa. I think a bass may already be playing with it. Either that or I just dropped it right on a catfish's head. Because something just took a swipe at it while it was settling. Let's see if they come back for it. I've still got a couple of hours before I have to be anywhere. We're gonna give this a few more minutes, see if anything takes it. And if not, I'm about 10 to 15 minutes away from another good fishing hole that shouldn't be too crowded, with it being a Thursday afternoon. So stick around and we'll be back. All right, we're back, folks. We did move. We are over here at Ledge Lake in the Cleveland Metro Park system, Medina County. I have fished here before. I've caught good quality fish out of here, even if I haven't necessarily caught numbers. I never really have a problem with the little bluegill stealing my bait here. Last time I was in this specific spot at Ledge Lake, though, was right around Easter, and my cell phone at the time is somewhere right in that area. The wind came across this bank behind me. I had stood up, it flipped my chair, and sent about half a pack of smokes, a lighter, and my cell phone into the water. The chair, cigarettes, and lighter were recovered. The phone, sadly, was lost. Let's get baited up and see if there's anything in here. Stay tuned, folks. All right, we're set up. We've got our 9-foot ugly stick, cast probably 40 feet out, with a nice midsection of that bluegill I caught earlier. And there's a lot of submerged vegetation, as you can hopefully see out here. There's also floating vegetation and standing reeds. And I'm just going to cast the jerk minnow around for a few minutes while we let this bluegill soak and see what happens. All right, who ordered the fish sticks? Definitely warm today, brother. Oh. Not sure if that was a weed or a hit. Don't see any vegetation on the hook. That may have been a hit. Let it sink for a couple of seconds. Start just slow twitches. Well, I'm just gonna lay that aside and rig up my Garcia Mitchell. Put a piece of garlic chicken on it and throw it out here to soak as well, and just sit back and observe for a little bit. Stay tuned, folks. All right, folks, we've got our bluegill on this one and our chicken breast on that one. The bait runner, live liner bait runner set on the big one, drag loosened up on the smaller one. They're both securely in their rod holders. Time to kick back and wait. Well, folks, today was all right. It was a beautiful day. I got to go fishing. I did catch some fish. Sadly, nothing worth keeping, and not the catfish I was after. But any day you get to go fishing is still a pretty good day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy my channel. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends. Help me get some viewers, folks. I'm appreciative of all the views I'm getting. I'm glad to see that people are tuning in. Hopefully together we can make my page a success, because without you, there's no sense in me videoing these. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart for tuning in. God bless each and every one of you. Take care. Tight lines. Until next time, I'm Tyler J. Love you all.